To Change a Changeling. So that was just that episode about the thorax guy, the weird bug-looking dude. And so he's a changeling. And the last time we saw the changelings, it was all of them turning into the happy thingies, and except for the queen, who she like ran away and was like, "Yeah, I will get you one day. You'll never get away with this." You know, that shit. So I'm kind of surprised that they're actually already doing something with this. I figured this would just be what the season finale would be about that villain, and then that season 8 would introduce another villain or something. But I guess not. I mean, the name is pretty obvious for this one, to change a changeling, so obviously it's going to be about changing that queen and making her not evil, convincing her to not be evil. So that's my prediction. Not really seeing out anyway. That could be, well, I don't know. This show has pretty much reformed almost most of its villains. Actually, I was going to say all of them, but the talking campfire was just killed. Obviously, the changeling queen hasn't been reformed yet. Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the antagonists have been reformed. Same kind of thing that Steven Universe does. And also, I'm just generally feeling optimistic right now. I don't really know why. Some days I'm like just thinking, oh, there's no way this is gonna be anything. And on other days I'm thinking like, okay, let's see where this goes. It could be fun, but I doubt it. This background looks a little different. I don't know. It's like a different style. But so Trixie and Glimmer are at the Changeling cave or whatever, but it's like not evil anymore. Oh right, this is about, I forgot about Thorax being the Changeling leader. It's Red Walmorth. I guess that's gonna be a big deal, this monster thing. Well, she just said she's unscarable, now she's scared. Hilarious joke. Oh, he's a mean boy. Wait, what? So I guess some of these changelings are still evil. So I'll see where that goes. In the meantime, there's this thing. I still just cannot believe I'm actually watching this. 150 episodes in and I still can't believe it. It's kind of a weird mangling of the main like theme. Da 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 da. I can't sing at all. What am I trying to do? The little jingle they did though at the cave entrance. Wait, what?
Feasted on their love.
Feasted on their love. It's just so weird. Oh, this isn't gonna be about the queen. It's just the one guy who didn't change. And he's the only one who hasn't changed, and it's his brother. I don't know. Don't really have anything to say about this. Yeah, it's just Thorax has to help his brother get reformed. And they're gonna help. No, nothing at all.
Good pony, bad pony?
Ugh, good pony, bad pony. Fuck off.
Twilight.
She sounds awful.
Oh, you'd hate her. I used to.
Okay, okay, first time that was kind of funny. Just Trixie said, yeah, you wouldn't like Twilight's terrible. I used to hate her.
Both losers.
Okay, you said they're both losers. Like, there's been 2 points where there was like 2 jokes that were kind of funny, but like, so much of this is me just being bored, just sitting here. It's just so slow. I mean, that's how I feel about pretty much every episode. It's just a bunch of scenes saying, hey, this guy's brother's a dickhead. Pharynx, that's his name. Pharynx is a dickhead. Hey, did you know that Pharynx is a dickhead? Wait, what? You just said his soup is hot. Oh, they all want him out. Soup joke. Ugh, whatever. Oh, she wants to say something. What, does she think that she needs to get rid of, they need to get rid of the Pharynx? So yeah, they're gonna kick Pharynx out. Of course, that's not gonna be the final solution, though. Oh, there's Pharynx. She's eavesdropping. It's been 12 minutes, but it feels like it's been an hour. What, Pharynx defended his brother. That's why he doesn't want to let his brother go. Yeah, they're still good in him, so now they're good. They don't want to say that he's... Now they can't say that... Fuck. I'm still so bored. So that's her plan. Bring the monster back so Pharynx can defeat it. It's not far enough in the episode for that to be the solution, so that's obviously gonna fail. Pharynx left because he was eavesdropping. Oh, no. There's just nothing to say about this. It is kind of just another story about everyone can have a second chance, everyone can be reformed, everyone can improve. It's just another story like that. Haha, big speech and no one gave a shit. I mean, again, they're like, oh, it's the Mulworth, it's so dangerous. But again, couldn't Glimmer, because she's so powerful, couldn't she just float the thing away with her magic? Oh, big fight. Oh, here comes the swarm. Oh, gonna beat up the Mulworth. the mole boy. It's that mole that has that weird looking nose. Wasn't there a thing that it's like that their noses or something look like fingers? I think it is the same kind of thing. It's just this like really disturbing looking thing, like this creepy nose thing. Why are you hitting yourself is now a battle strategy. There he goes. Yeah, Sky. Oh, look, he cares, even though he wanted to leave. And there he goes, he's finally gonna be happy. Oh, he's gonna be the protector, whoa. Oh no, he's gonna turn into a happy boy. Or is it gonna be like a different looking one? You know, he's like dark colored instead of light. Oh, so wholesome, blah 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 blah. It's just another story about someone being evil or mean, showing their good side and being nice to people again. So just another thing where you got some evil guy and then now they're not evil. Like that's pretty much what this is. I mean, so basically the Glimmer and Trixie go to the Changeling Hive to like say hi and see how Thorax is doing, but there's Thorax's brother, what's his name? Pharynx. Pharynx is still like evil. He's still trying to be like the old ways, even though there's no need for that. And it's just about him, or about them trying to help him realize that he doesn't need to be evil or whatever. And then they eventually like say behind his back that they want him to leave, that they think they need to kick him out. So then he gets sad and leaves, but then there's like this monster coming towards the hive, and then he wants to stop the monster. That shows he still cares, and then everyone's happy. Now he becomes the like leader of like defenders, you know, the people who are gonna defend the hive from attackers if there's any, you know, threat to them. Again, I was just so bored. There was a few moments where like it was kind of funny, like the way that Pharynx was initially just saying like, oh, if this was the olden days, I would have captured them and then feasted on their love, and it's like it sounded like he was normally would have said like I would have killed them already, but like that's the joke, so that he doesn't say that. He says he would have feasted on their love, but it's like such a weak laugh. It's such a minor thing. It's just so not entertaining. But that's really what all these episodes are. It's just things that happen. It's just a story with nothing funny about it. No like interesting points made. It's for kids. That's It's a kids show. That's the idea. That's the point. It's simple lessons that kids will understand and get things out of. I mean, I guess it's Trixie and Glimmer in the same episode again, so shippers go wild. But there's no big storyline. Like that's one thing I remember. I forget where, but I feel like I remember people saying this had like a really good story, but not really. It's just kind of a generic story. I mean, like I don't know. BoJack Horseman has a great story while still maintaining individual episodes kind of being about their own thing. It's such a boring story. I mean, and then any kind of story that there is, it progresses so slowly. There's no like, and even that, even ignoring that, it's like there's no like really like continuous story beats or something. Like I don't know what I was saying. I'm just thinking about like other shows. Like I've been rewatching BoJack Horseman. That's why it's been on my mind so much. And in like 12 episodes in the first season, they make so much stuff happen. So many story beats happen with so many different characters. I mean, and it's so interesting. But then it's like this. It's just I don't know. I'm just rambling about stories now, and that's not even like the core of what this show is. The core of this show is just silly magical ponies doing silly things and learning basic life lessons. Like that's what the show is. Just in general, like just can't see anything that someone would get out of this. So I give this one a 3 out of 10. Just so boring. Nothing memorable at all. That's another thing. Like, I just watched this episode and there's no memorable moments. There's no joke that stands out. There's no meaningful character moment that I'm just like, wow, that was a big point they made. That was an interesting line. It's not even like there's some interesting animation that I'm like, wow, that was some really cool animation that I'm gonna remember. It's just so forgettable. It just feels like nothing. Like it feels like I just did nothing for the last 20 minutes while watching this episode. It's just like I don't feel like I watched anything. I don't even know. Again, just rambling about nothing. So yeah, piece of shit episode, unsurprisingly.